Hello everybody, it's Lazel here with another video. Today it's the fourth episode of Pimp My Castle, and today we are looking at the castle of Dr. Mohammed Camel from the kingdom 1423, and we are about to answer the same questions as always. So starting off, he is an infantry mage player, he is a non-spender player, so no money invested at all, and his playstyle is that he prefers to play alone. We will start right off with his equipment, and we are looking at his Templar armor first. So he is currently, I think he's a C32 at the moment, and you can see that he is wearing the Templar armor. Perfect chest for an infantry player. I also have this one simply for the additional recruitment speed up. The one thing that I do like to recommend is recast the enhancement. Load boost is something that won't help you at all. Next we jump into his sacred belt. Great one if you are an infantry player, and especially in the combination with mages too, due to the fact that you are still a growing castle. The building speed and research speed can be nice, but don't focus on that. The enhancement of damage increased when attacking, simply perfect. Same as for your Holy Blessing, infantry attack, mage attack, building speed, research speed, that doesn't really matter, but damage increased when attacking, also on those, perfect. Then we have the Sacred Boots, which are great in my opinion, as they simply give you stamina recovery and monster attack speed. These boots are great for having your stamina recovery high so you can hunt more monsters, get more resurrect, and so on and so on. And on your current castle level there ain't any better pair of boots which you can have. I do have to say, also recast the enhancement of Angel HP. It ain't helping you that much. So far I do have to say that I like a lot of your gear parts, but some enhancements need to be fixed. Then we come to the weapon, the Holy Crossbow. Double mage attack, recruitment speed up, army size limit. This one is just perfect for an infantry mage build. And also with the mage attack enhancement, you're not doing anything wrong there. Perfect one there. Last but not least, we come to his helmet, the Crown of Praise. With double infantry HP and march speed, you are not doing anything wrong. This is the best helmet that you can wear as an infantry mage player on that castle level. But also this enhancement should be recast at mage HP and helping you that much. Maybe look for something that will reduce the damage of a certain unit type. And overall, I do have to say, you will need a few more gear parts which will help you with your stamina recovery. Overall, I am missing the Dragon Scale Bell, the Dark Lord Guard necklace is an accessory that's very helpful with the additional stamina recovery. So definitely make sure to work on your farming gear parts. Don't fall behind on that, or you will fall behind in the long run. And don't forget, you do have a lot of level 30 gear parts. This is perfect. Try to gamble them now into orange quality, and then your setup until you are C40 and even higher. Make it now. Put in the effort of gambling now, and then just go for the 100% success rate from 30 to 35 with 100% success rate. It will cost you a lot of orange materials, but it's better than to go for a purple 35 gear part and then you will try to gamble later on where you need double the amount of materials. So overall, I do like your gear part. There definitely needs some enhancements to be fixed. And don't forget to work on a farming gear set. After that we come to his beast. He is playing with the dragon currently. This is definitely a good choice. Overall, if you're not spending anything, then the dragon is better than the phoenix in my opinion. From the beast level itself, it's currently level 21, and I do see the 100 out of 100 again. Definitely make sure to always attack one of your farms, one of your allies' farms with just your beast, so you don't run 100 out of 100. You're giving away free beast experience there and get those free beast experience. Then we come to the skills, force expansion, the life source and the attack expert. I personally do think that the life source can fall behind from now. I have better experience with damage related technology, but overall for a starting castle this is still great. Remember that your beast skills themselves, the level or the first level skill of the dragon, ain't that good. The Fire Rain is a good skill, but you can actually let the first skill fall behind. The Beast skill ear experience scrolls ain't worth it to invest in there. Aside from that, the Beast looks pretty good for a growing castle. I do like the priorities of the skills, and overall you ain't doing much wrong there. If you are still a low castle level, well, not castle level, lord level, you can consider going for the additional experience from monsters and also the Beast Viger skill. They definitely ain't bad to have, as they will help you with your development overall. When I remember correctly from your castle screenshot, you are currently Lord level 43, so there's still a lot of room of improvement. And so, yeah, maybe consider going for that or for those skills. They will help you with your development. Aside from that, I do like your Beast. And yeah, now we jump right into the artifacts. We do have level 30 Excalibur, we do have level 22 Bryonic, also with the skill unlocked. Then we have Ganjiang Moje, the Gusli, and the Muramasa. So these are currently your 5 set artifacts. I do like those, especially when you're non-spending castle, so you set priority to your Bryonic. I personally am not a fan of the Bryonic for a castle that is not spending at all. I think there are more interesting artifacts, especially if you're saying that you prefer to play alone. Then I might consider going for the Athena's Aegis or for the Mjolnir artifact, as I simply do think that the stats are better. Aside from that, Bryonic definitely ain't a bad artifact, because of its activated skill you can hustle some more additional kills, especially if you are going for a team attack. But from your playstyle, I personally would prefer the Athena's Aegis. But for a non-spending castle, this area looks pretty good. I do like the fact that you prioritize these artifacts, and no artifact else has any levels in it so far. So yeah, I do like that. Also, the Gusli priority is something that I personally really like. I think it's the best purple artifact out there. And yeah, when I look at the rest of your artifacts, I do have to say that I think you did a slight mistake there with the Joyeuse. You can see that it has been on the 3rd star, but you reset it. I personally think you should invest into the Joyeuse again for the additional recruitment speed up. You are still a very young castle. You might have a lot of playtime ahead of yours. So then the Joyeuse will definitely pay off with the additional recruitment speed up. Aside from that, I do like the artifact setup. You really prioritize down to the 5 core artifacts that you do want to play. But I do have to say, don't forget the Boots of Speeds. They are just way too valuable than letting them fall behind. They will also help with your development. And yeah, aside from that, we can jump right into the next screenshot. We are taking a look now at the Infantry Colossus. It is currently level 70, and the priorities seem pretty good in my opinion. It's evenly balanced. The HP and the defense hold some more priority. I don't know if this is your fighting Infantry Colossus. If you're using this one to fight against other players, maybe then prioritize infantry, takes less damage from archers and from mages a bit more. This has more impact during fighting, so you could maybe go for a split like 11, 11, 11, 11 and 14, 14 or something like that. That would be, in my opinion, a bit more efficient compared to what you're currently using. Maybe this is also your player versus environment Colossus, then it's also fine. And I do like the fact that you're trying to set up a level 70 Colossus as efficient as possible. That's very good of yours. And yeah, can't say much against this Colossus here. We check out his Mage Colossus level 72. And from the skill priorities here, you can optimize a little bit. You have the Mage Attack on level 15. Mage HP and Defense are stats that could maybe sit around at level 10, for example. And then you can optimize by putting some more damage from mages increased against cavalry or infantry. That would be way more efficient in my opinion, and overall would really optimize your Mage Colossus out. But I do like the fact that you're always trying to be as efficient as possible with the level 70 and 70 Colossus. That's really good of yours. I do like that. And yeah, can't say much against those Colossi here. From your Infantry Mystic College, I do have to say, yeah, it's been a tough time also for me back then when I was an infantry mage player. The acceleration skill is a great one, and the second skill, I do have to check again how it's called again. It's called the toughness skill. It's a great run, but you are still a developing castle. I personally would rush for more castle levels, as I personally don't think that acceleration or toughness do have that much of an impact for the army performance as, for example, the dodge skill from your cavalry. I mean, yes, toughness is a great skill and very powerful, then don't get me wrong on that, but your infantry will still work, as there are other ways how you can reduce damage taken for infantry, for example. So maybe let that fall behind a little bit and work on your development. Maybe going for castle level C35, you can get the tier 11 base units and also your tier 11 angels. And yeah, so this is what I think about Mystic College at your point right now. Taking a final look at the Zodiacs, yeah, they will grow just by themselves over time, and that's actually it for this Pimp My Castle episode. So I do have to say, you are a pretty strong castle for your castle level. You set your priorities right, in my opinion. But I do have to say, you are very weak when it comes to the development side of your castle. Make sure to bring your Joyeuse back to level 20, so you have the additional recruitment speed up. Make sure to build some farming gear, so you have more stamina recovery outside of war, for more monster hunting, more resources in crates, which are untouchable for your opponents, for more Azeroth chests, so you improve your development overall, and so on and so on. There's a lot of things that can be done. Also take a look again at your enhancements from your chest, from your boots, and from your helmet. Those are some things that you can recast and definitely improve your performance by recasting those enhancements, and definitely make sure stay at your level 30 gear, gamble those to orange quality, and afterwards go ahead and definitely, or in my opinion even better before, make yourself a farming set for your gear parts. Make the Dragon Scale Belt, the Dark Lord Guard, and so on and so on. These gear parts are very important. Go for the right enhancements on your gear parts and don't let your development fall behind. Otherwise, in my opinion, you will fall behind in the long run. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this Pimp My Castle episode, and then I would say see you in the next one. Goodbye guys.